A meteor, or what they think was a meteor, is probably the best candidate for the cause of a loud boom heard across northern Utah and southern Idaho, according to scientists studying what the heck happened. There are videos of it. I don't know if you listened to any
No, I
of
didn't
those.
have a chance to give it a
Yeah,
listen.
well, it just sounds like a rumble more than a boom to me. Uh,
Across 2 states.
yeah, so people all over this zone where this happens just heard this loud sort of booming rumble.
Was that?
Sort of like an earthquake, but just coming from the sky.
Uh-huh.
And scientists think that what happened was that a meteor blew up high in the atmosphere, but they
Yeah,
don't know for sure. And in
right.
fact, this is, I think I've talked about skyquakes on here before, which could be a possible explanation for
A
those.
skyquake? What?
Yeah, so it's actually a thing all across the world, especially in, I think, kind of the Midwest here in the United States, of loud booms being heard by people without any apparent cause. It's actually a thing in some Native American myths. So like it goes back a long, long way, well before industrialization. And sort of one of the theories for what causes skyquakes is exactly this: meteors exploding in the atmosphere. There are more esoteric theories, though, like it could be caused by solar flares hitting the atmosphere, or it could be caused by just very distant sounds like avalanches and stuff being sort of trapped between layers of air and conveyed across large distances to somewhere else where there would be no reason to hear that sound. So some of those things remain possibilities, but this sounds like sort of a classic skyquake situation to me.
Huh. Crazy. Yeah, again,
Yeah, in Bangladesh, they call them the Barisal guns.
huh.
That's what I was trying to remember, or fog guns.
It's an interesting time for them to just have this assumption, I guess, but I don't know. It kind of brings me back to the thought of like them figuring out the what is it, UAPs, UAE.
I think UAP is the thing they're using now,
Yeah, UAP. It
which is
just
kind of
seems
silly to
like,
me. Call them UFOs, but whatever.
yeah, that was a weird one too, because they basically just opened up a thesaurus and picked different words for the exact same 3 words.
Right. Well, clearly they were trying to like distance it from the X-Files, and like decades and decades of ufology and just rooms full of middle-aged cranks talking
Right.
about, the most deranged stuff.
They're all
So,
busy hating on the She-Hulk at this point, so
right.
they can
Yeah. Well,
just go
they
right
they
back
couldn't
to
do two things.
UFO.
First, they're very active in the UFO communities and on Facebook, apparently,
uh,
and they're also on YouTube criticizing She-Hulk for being too woke.
she is pretty woke. All
We
right.
we miss the days when She-Hulk was a man. Oh wait.
Where a brand can announce their dolls are queer. Wasn't long ago that Mattel launched their highly controversial Barbie and her friend, who's definitely just her roommate, Kayla. They met in college. They met in college.